Thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. We hope your experience is fruitful. Please feel free to visit our website to find out how you can join our growing family. While we are loading your experience, please do us a quick favor and hit that like button from whichever platform you're watching or listening on. Also, share so others may enjoy as well. And we hope you would consider hitting that subscribe or follow button so you can check out more of our amazing content. All right, let's start the show.
In a world filled with diversity, where radical faith and progressive believers come together, there's a place that's breaking all boundaries and embracing believers from all walks of life. Bullet and Flight Radio, where believers unite, boundaries break, and love triumphs.
We're in transit, going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed, you like fast life, you like to drive, get down.
What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of Kwame Speaks. I hope you guys are having a blessed and fantastic day. I am. And what's going on, Michaela? How you doing, Queen? Thank you for joining. Do me a favor, if you guys haven't done so already, hit that like button on your way in. If you're watching on the replay, go ahead and hit that like button for me. And also subscribe to Pyro Media or wherever you're watching, whether it be on Kwame Speaks Official or Pyro Media Network. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. And share. We want to invite everybody else in as well. So, quick stuff before we get into. Hey, Dr. Holt, how you doing, King? Thank you for joining. Appreciate you. Yes. Quick thing before we get into some things here. Y'all know I like to share some things, and I have a little new product alert. It's really nothing crazy, but it's not what y'all think. Some of y'all got nasty minds. But I already feel it in my shots. I already know what you're gonna think. But this is a mister. And it's really simple. All you do is just press this little button here, and it mists water or whatever into your thing. Now this is what last week what I was talking about in terms of using, like, instead of you getting like this or like Vichy or Evian, these kind of face things or whatever, for basically this is thermal water, and basically facial spray. It's water. It's just to hydrate your skin while you are working with your product so your skin doesn't dry out, especially if you don't get to your skincare immediately right after your shower. But you can use this too. This is just a face mister, and all I did is I just put distilled water in it, and that's all you need. You don't need anything else, and it just kind of mists your face. And I like to use it for my beard. I have it came in a 2-pack because it came with a black one and a white one. Okay, I'm not even gonna go there because I already see where y'all going. I already see you, Dr. Holt and Michaela laughing. I already know what's going on with this. But anyway, this was the new product alert that I was going with. That's it. That's all I'm going with. Anywho, you guys know I always start out with my Fenty Fat Water toner. I'm gonna add some more hydration on here. And then let's get into something. Lord, keep my tongue today. Yes, keep his tongue today. Lord, a mess. Anywho, that was the new product alert that I got today. Remember that in your basic skincare routine, whatever, I have a very extensive one, but even just to kind of keep it basic and keep it cute, cleanse, hydrate, moisturize, and protect. That's all you got to do. Cleanse, hydrate, moisturize, and protect. That's all you need for a basic skincare routine. But let's get into what we're meditating on today. Today, what we're meditating on is what the title of the show is, and His Grace is Sufficient. We talk a lot about, when I say we, I mean like Kyrie and I, or any of Team Pyro, Pyro Power, or any of the commentators on Pyro Media Network, or any of y'all, anybody who, we all have our opinions on celebrities. We all have our opinions on what's going on in the world. And I'm also going in with my advanced downlinking. You guys know how it is. This is just an essence that I'm putting on. But we all have our moments, where we talk about different things and have our opinion and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, no matter what we do, even I was just listening to last night, which was a really good episode. You should check it out. The Walby Connection last night. They were just talking about different things or whatever. But like, even with kids, we give our kids, grace, right? We give and I'm going with niacinamide. I'm starting my serum treatment now. And we go ahead and we talk about the mistakes that they may have made or things that they may have do that may disappoint us, or whatever. And I just want to let y'all know, like, his grace is all you need. You don't need anything else but his grace, because it's sufficient. It really is. And you'll be very surprised at how God navigates with you as you continue to go through life and learn and grow and experience things. This is my vitamin C by Course RX. And yeah, I just want you to know that his grace is sufficient. It's biblical. It's a promise. It's something that he gives you because he loves you. And no matter what you do, no matter but it is. I think, in all seriousness, I think we are our own worst critics, right? We are our own worst enemies sometimes. I'm going in with hyaluronic acid to lock everything in and bring everything into my skin barrier. But we oftentimes, like, we will make a mistake. Even I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and he was upset because he felt like he made a mistake in his parenting, in the way he handled his child. And I was like, nobody comes with a manual, unfortunately. I think that we are in a space where we can be a lot better as parents and humans and stuff like that because of how far we've come as a society. But I think that there's not every personality is different. Every generation is different, and so you have to navigate things accordingly. So I'm going to let these serums enter my skin, and I'm just going to use this Bees Balm. This is the strawberry flavor one. It's so good. Not that I'm eating it. I'm just saying. But I'm saying it's so good in terms of how it keeps my lips nice and moisturized. Well, I am just. This morning is just about a lot of innuendos. It's really not my intention. But anyway, I just want you guys to, like, give yourselves a break. Go through your experiences. Go through your experiences and navigate things the best way that you feel that you guys can. And just, live life and grow and, be the best that you can be. Because sometimes the best that you can be is not. You see, Dr. Ho, this is what I'm talking about. This is a family-friendly show. That's it. Anyway, his grace is sufficient. Like, that's all you need to kind of navigate through. Like, pray through that and see what navigates and what downloads you get from that. And I hope that your week is good. Yeah. God is good. All right, let's get into story time, y'all. It's time for some story time. So, Jamie Foxx. Yesterday, Jamie Foxx attended the Critics' Choice Association celebration of cinema and television, honoring Black, Latino, and AAPI achievements in Los Angeles. The December 4th event marked his first in-person appearance since his health scare, which occurred in April. While at the event, Foxx gave a moving speech as he accepted his Vanguard Award for his performance in The Burial. Take a look.
Thank you so much. I want to thank everybody
I've been through something. I've been through some things. You know, it's crazy. I couldn't do that 6 months ago. I couldn't actually walk to. And I'm not a clone. I'm not a clone. I know a lot of people were saying I was cloned out there. Boy, y'all ain't shit. It's a clone. Ain't no goddamn that. That's a clone. You know what's interesting? First of all, I want to say to my black folks, man, thank you so much for holding me down all the time. It means a lot because I always say, like, to black folks, it's harder to impress black folks. It is, because, you know, black people, every time you get an award, it's always somebody out there says, man, my cousin did something. My cousin did some shit. Right, man, my cousin did right now, man. So it feels good to be here. I cherish every single minute. Different. You know, it's different. You know, it's beyond. I wouldn't wish what I went through on my worst enemy, because it's tough when it's almost over, when you see the tunnel. I saw the tunnel. I didn't see the light. It was hot in that tunnel, so I don't know what I'm doing. Shit, I'm going to the right place. I just see the devil going, come on.
So that was his part of his award speech last night, and I just want to congratulate him on his award. It's a be judged for you. Well, Jamie, the black folks is the main ones to be judged with. I mean, you have a point, Michaela, but that's another conversation. But yeah, I just wanted to congratulate him. I thought it was really cool of him, you know, especially after everything that he's been going through, after everything that he went through. We still don't have a full idea of what that was, but I'm hoping that he will eventually, unless I missed, you know, him, you know, talking about it or whatever. But we still don't have a full scope of what happened with him. But yeah, I wish him the best of luck and continued growth and success, because he deserves it. He works hard. I'm putting on the Bliss Glow Rush Vitamin C Luminous Daily Moisturizer now to lock everything in, to lock all of the serums that I had and keep my skin moisturized throughout the day. Next up, Jonathan Majors. Jonathan Majors. I have some words about this whole situation. If you guys have been following the Unusual Mavericks with Dominic and I, we spoken heavily on this and have been following this because he is a part of was a part of the MCU, for those who don't know, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And you know, we've had some words about this, but I want to want you guys to take a look at this clip here.
A closely watched trial here in Manhattan. The jury in Jonathan Majors' assault trial will hear the first full day of testimony today. The Marvel movie actor is accused of attacking a former girlfriend. Majors has pleaded not guilty to the charges. Lawyers for both sides told their stories in opening statements just yesterday. National correspondent Rika Duncan is covering the trial.
Jonathan, anything to say before you go in today? Jonathan Majors arrived at a New York court Monday morning for opening statements in his assault case. Majors listened as the prosecution told jurors the 2-year relationship between he and ex-girlfriend Grace Jabari started out as loving before Majors allegedly became violent and controlling.
You think you mad? Try spending half your life in a cell.
The Marvel actor is accused of attacking Jabari in an Escalade last March in New York. Prosecutors claim the late-night altercation left Jabari with a fractured finger and a cut behind her ear.
The prosecution wants to show the jury that Jonathan Majors escalated his behavior from being a psychologically controlling individual to becoming a physically controlling individual, and that he really hurt her.
In contrast, the defense says this case is about the end of a relationship, not a crime. Jabari, according to Major's attorneys, was the aggressor, grabbing his phone after seeing an intimate text from another woman. The defense says it was Majors who emerged from the car bloodied and went to a hotel, while Jabari went out to a club. The surveillance video screen grabs appear to show Jabari near the bar after the alleged fight.
Well, there could not be two more diametrically opposed stories here. So which one is the jury going to believe?
For CBS.
So I'll tell you which one the jury is going to believe. Depending on the dang on jury is what the jury is going to believe. Because if the jury has anybody or a couple of people on there, or a majority of the people on there that got some dang on sense, then Jonathan Majors is going to be all right. All right. But if it's a bunch of MAGA people or people that were paid off by whoever hates Jonathan Majors, then we got a problem. Houston, we got a problem. Because I just don't understand. And a lot of this is circling around, and I'm not a lawyer or an attorney or anything like that, so I don't come to me for legal advice. Hey, Major, thank you for joining, King. Don't come to me on all of that. A lot of this is hinging on the fact, and one of the reasons and one of the problems that Jonathan and his defense team has is the fact that there's a law. It's a technicality that says if you touch someone, even if it's somebody that if I am restraining you or if I'm moving you from one spot to another, which is what he admitted that he did, that he grabbed her because she was hysterical. Everybody, there was witnesses, eyewitnesses that said that she was hysterical and belligerent, and he grabbed her and put her into the taxi. Now, mind you, this was in front of his home. She went to his home. But that's technicality. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I think this is BS. I think this is a modern day white woman accusing a black man of something. And I really, 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 really hope that he makes it through this, and not only makes it through this, but I hope that he gets vindicated and restored, because he lost everything. He doesn't even have Disney anymore. Disney backed out of him. He's no longer part of Disney, allegedly. Marvel has already moved into a different space, and it's just sad. I want this man to get clear of this mess. No one deserves their life ruined because they rejected someone. That's what I'm saying. Grow up, girl. All this could have been avoided, but you decided that you wanted to go ahead and accuse him and accuse him of hitting you. You went to a club and you were just touching things and picking up stuff or whatever, and your hand wasn't broken, girl. It's messed up. I feel so bad for this man. And shout out to Megan Good for sticking by him and holding him down. By the way, I'm using the Dew Glow Moisturizer SPF 50 by Naturium, one of their best sunscreens, or the best sunscreens out there, in my personal opinion. Major says modern day public lynching, and if it's proven, she needs a jail cell or booby up. I know that's right. Dr. Holt says, I've already said what I said to had to say. Leave these snow buddies alone. Leave them alone. Seriously, for real. Them snow bunnies put another brother in. Going to put another brother in jail. Listen, for real. All right. Before I get frustrated anymore on that situation, let's go ahead and move on to this situation. So this, if you don't know who she is, I'm going to enlarge it so you guys can see. And for those who are listening, this is Latavia, I think it's Robinson or whatever. I don't remember, whatever. Former founding member of Destiny's Child. Okay. So the writings on the walls, that was her. She was on there. Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah. All right. she was on and it was just released this morning. She was on Carlos King's show, Reality with the King. And I started to watch it. It's a really long interview, so I didn't get to finish it. I'm going to go back to it. So I'm going to reserve a lot of my judgment from this until after I watch it. So we'll probably talk about it tomorrow on Pyro Power Hour for sure. But I don't like this girl. I really don't. I don't understand her reasoning behind things, and I don't know if it's because she's trying to get back in the spotlight or whatever. I don't know what her reasoning is. But girl, I don't trust you. I don't trust her. I don't know what her problem is. And I'm not understanding why you decided to do all of this. Like, I understand that maybe you're trying to get back in the spotlight, you're trying to do your thing or whatever. But Latoya decided that, Latoya did a job of coming back and rocking it. Like she's not, where Beyonce is. Neither is Kelly. You know what I'm saying? Well, who I think deserves to be. I think Kelly Rowland deserves to be where Beyonce is, in some way, shape, or form. But that's here nor there. At the end of the day, Kelly Rowland and Latoya have made a name for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel about that. Even Michelle Williams, they all will be looked at as legend or a part of the iconic and legendary group that is Destiny's Child, in my personal opinion. So for me, it's like, why are you coming on here? You could, if you want to do music, you could do music. You could literally do anything you want just because of the fact that you are a member or a former member of Destiny's Child. And now that Matthew Knowles has lost a little bit of his power, because I think that he had a lot to do with this. I really do. I do. I think he had a lot to do. So I'm not putting it all on the Queen. I'm not. But what I'm saying is that, I just feel like I don't understand. And everybody has a right to tell their story in the way that they want to tell it. So I'm not knocking her for doing this. I just feel like, this was an opportunity for you to not look like a bird. You know what I'm saying? I've seen her on Terrell's show. She alluded to some things like there is some tea to spill, and so saw this coming. Right. And so that's what I'm saying. Like you went on the Terrell show. You are coming back. And it seems like you have an opportunity to come back and do some things, and show your talent, show, why you were even on a member of Destiny's Child. You know what I'm saying? Why you were even a member of this iconic legacy, and so you could have just continued on and did what you did. But no, you wanna come on and be messy, and you don't have to. It's not necessary. She is sitting down with Kayla. She needs to sit down. She does, but she is sitting down with Carlos King, and I just don't understand it. Like I'm not saying that she should have gone on Carlos King, but I feel like if you're gonna throw tea, like if you're gonna go on Carlos King, this was an opportunity to rebrand, and to rediscover and show people like, hey, I went through this or whatever, but I'm here to do this and and that. But instead, you look angry and you look, you're giving off this vibe that like, you want to be messy, you want to get in the ring with someone, and I'm just like, that's late. It's like, it's really late, girl. It's like you everybody else is doing their thing. Beyonce just got invited to a tour, girl, which you didn't have to come. And it's just like, ugh. This why nobody wants to work with you, girl. I'm just saying, like, it's just weird. I don't understand it. Like, let's get real for a second. Like, this was an opportunity, regardless of whatever. And I have not seen the whole interview. I'm gonna watch it, especially after this, because I have to go make some candles and things. But especially after this, I'm going to go finish watching the interview. And so I know that there's more to tell. I know that there's more to talk about. Looking at Beyonce being successful probably bothers her. Okay, that's true, Major, and I believe that absolutely bothers her. But I'm sure it bothers Kelly too. I'm sure it bothers Latoya too. I'm sure it bothers the rest of Michelle too. But you don't see them trashing Beyonce. You don't see them like when one person glows up, everybody on your team should glow up too, right? And I feel like that's a benefit and a thing when you rise up together as a team, right? And so if you're gonna be in a group, this is a form of this. You don't want to look like Escape. Like Escape, like broke their legacy, because of all the infighting and all the drama that they were having. It's sad. It's really sad. So I don't know. I just feel like she needs to navigate this a little better. I feel like she should have talked to somebody, had a media team, and I'm not. I like Carlos King. I do. I know some people think that he's messy, and he is. But I like the way he. I like him. I like how he produces. I do. I like his style of producing, especially when it comes to reality shows. I think it's smart. And now that he's getting into these kind of like interview, kind of hosting type thing where he's doing it himself, it's interesting. Because honestly, he should be, in my personal opinion, he should be where Andy Cohen is right now. And that's my personal opinion. I really do believe that he should be where Andy Cohen is right now. But I do believe that Carlos King has some semblance of a soul, and that's probably why he's not where Andy Cohen is. I said what I said. I do believe that Carlos King has a soul, has a heart, and has some type of human emotions, and that's probably why he's not where Andy Cohen is. There's that. Those girls are bothered too, but are doing things to make money. They know they will never be Beyonce, and they are over it. And that's what I'm saying. Exactly, Major. Like you are not going to get into that lane, unfortunately, because it's already being filled right now. Right. And honestly, that's with a lot of girls that may want to be in Beyonce's position, but Beyonce is the Janet Jackson of this time. Janet Jackson was already here. So Janet Jackson is in her Tina Turner phase, right? Or era, or going into her Tina Turner era where she's, she's now legendary, right? Beyonce is where Beyonce now is where Janet was during All For You. That iconic phase. She has now solidified herself as an icon. And people can, whether we like it or not, Taylor Swift has just done it too. Taylor Swift is where Madonna was. So the only difference with Taylor and Beyonce and Madonna and Janet that I respect Taylor for, regardless of how I feel, and I really don't hate Taylor. I just kind of joke around because I just feel like she's the epitome of white privilege. But that's here nor there. But it's a joke. Whatever. The reason why I respect Taylor Swift a little bit more than Madonna is because Taylor Swift is not attacking Madonna, attacking Beyonce. She's really not even talking about her. She's not in her radar. She's not attacking her. She's not sitting there talking crap about her in interviews. They're not going back on. She's not throwing her shade. Madonna was doing all of that towards Janet. She thought it was cute. Taylor's just doing her thing. Beyonce's just doing her thing. But that's here nor there. And I really wish that Latavia would just do her thing instead of trying to be a housewife, because that's what it's giving me, is that she's trying to be a housewife. She's trying to be on Bravo, something, R&B Divas. I don't know. She's trying to be on something, but it's not cute anymore. It's lame. But we'll see what's going on with Latavia. I could be completely wrong because I didn't see the whole thing. But that's that. No one is checking for her. It's really not that deep, Latavia. I don't know what's going on with you. I really wish you would just be nice. But it is what it is. It's cool. Make your lane, girl. Do it. Do what Kelly is doing. Kelly is making great money right now, minding her black ass business, doing her little her tours and her gigs. Michelle is doing great, doing her interviews, minding her business, making her money, getting her residuals. Okay. Beyonce's Beyonce. Like, I don't know. Blue Ivy's doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't understand what the problem is, but it is what it is. We'll see. Let me go and watch this and see what happens. But I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you guys. Can she sing well, dance well, look beautiful? Can she even act? I have no idea what Latavia is capable of doing. I just know that she can hold the notes because she was one of the Childs of Destinies. That's it. So that's all I got for you. I love you guys so much again. Like I said, I don't know, Major. I don't know. But I hope you guys have a beautiful and wonderful day. I'm going to head on out. Remember, His grace is sufficient. His grace is covering you every dang on day. Continue to glow up. Continue to move in the spirit of God. Oh, by the way, you guys, I've been using this a lot lately. This is the Hydrovisor Broad Spectrum hand cream. This is the hand cream. It's really, really good. I wish they would make a lotion out of this, to be quite honest, but it's probably the same kind of stuff that they have for the body butter drops, whatever that they call it, by Rihanna. But anyway, I love you guys. Have a great, thanks, Major. You have a great day too. Appreciate you, handsome. All right, y'all. I love you guys. Stay blessed, stay stress-free, and remember, today is a great day to have a great day. So we'll see you on Pray My Strength in the Lord. We gonna pray for you, Dr. Holt. Keep Dr. Holt in prayer. All right. We want you to stay strong throughout the day. Okay. We need you strong for the kids. All right. We love y'all. Stay blessed, stay stress-free, and remember, create a great day. All right, y'all. Bye.
What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed. I wanna know, would you love me better if I go? I'm not home. I wanna know, can we trust this that's about to let us know? I had to go